Okay, for this type of question, we have to do some graphing. And we have to think about what are the three options to get a linear curve, because we like that linear setup. And so the three options we looked at in class were zero order, which is the concentration of A versus time. First order, which is natural log of A versus time. And second order, which is 1 divided by A over time. Now these both had a negative slope. This had a positive slope. So let's look at this data. So if I graph it, and this isn't going to be perfect, you could throw these in an Excel file and it would be a piece of cake. You can make these two columns, and then you can make the third column over would be equals to the natural log of this column. So you would say equals natural log of, right, if this was B2, right, this is A and this is B, 1, 2, 3, and you get all the natural logs, and you could also do equal to 1 over A, and then graph them if you wanted. But we're gonna just kind of eyeball it here. So we have every half second. And we'll go, so half second on the bottom. And we'll go, it'd be hard to see. But we should be able to see pretty quickly. So 0.6 and 0, and then we go to 0.325, and then we go to 1.178, and then 0.095, and then 0.05, 0.028. That's looking pretty curved to me. Drops fast. Which typically a first order reaction has a curved. Those are the first ones we looked at in reaction rate, which makes sense, right? As you use up reactants, it's the rate starts slowing down because there's less available for collisions and things like that. So if we now, so we know it's not zero order. It's looking like first order, but let's do some natural log. So natural log of 0.6 is negative 0.51. Natural log of 0.325, negative 1.12. Natural log of 0.178, negative 1.76. 0.95, negative 2.35. Natural log of 0.05. Negative 3.00. Okay, so let's try that. See if we can tell. Right, so we still have every half second. We'll do one more. .58. So 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So we start out at negative 0.5. Then we go to negative 1.1, negative 1.7, negative 2.3, negative 3, negative 3.6. It's looking pretty straight to me. So I would call that first order. So these questions are an understanding of what are the three possibilities, and can I make that line linear? Again, practice in Excel if you want, or you can just eyeball it. It's up to you. There's a few of these type of questions. So be thinking about which type of graph might it fall under.